Hi everyone, I'm Nia. Today we're looking at one of the most dramatic chapters in St. Vincent's history, the long struggle between the French, the British, and the Black Caribs, and how it led to the Carib exile of 1797. It's a powerful story of courage, conflict, and survival. Before the European powers fought over St. Vincent, the island was home to the Black Caribs, a strong, united community formed from African survivors of shipwrecks and the indigenous Kalinago. They farmed the volcanic soil, fished the coasts, and defended their land fiercely. When the French arrived in the 1600s, something unusual happened. Instead of trying to conquer the Black Caribs outright, the French formed alliances. The Caribs traded food and land rights in exchange for weapons and support. They preferred the French over the British, who were more aggressive in their expansion. The British also wanted St. Vincent, especially its fertile land for plantations. But the Black Caribs refused to surrender their homeland. Tensions grew. The British tried to create boundaries, Carib land on one side, British plantations on the other. But both sides ignored the lines. Clashes broke out. Plantations were burned. Carib villages were attacked. The conflict began to spin out of control. The First Carib War erupted in 1769. The Black Caribs used their knowledge of the mountains and forests to protect their territory. The British struggled. They were unfamiliar with the terrain, and the Caribs fought strategically, using speed, surprise, and unity. Eventually, the British agreed to peace, and the Caribs kept much of their land. But in 1795, everything changed. The French, now fighting the British across the Caribbean, supported the Black Caribs again. The Caribs and French launched a coordinated resistance. It became known as the Second Carib War. This time, the British were determined to take full control. The fighting was fierce, and the British brought in thousands of soldiers from other colonies. In 1797, the British finally defeated the Black Caribs. What happened next remains one of the most painful moments in Vincentian history. The British rounded up more than 5,000 Black Caribs and forced them onto ships. Many were held on a barren rock called Baliceaux, where sickness spread. Survivors were then exiled to Roatan, off the coast of Honduras. But the story didn't end there. The exiled Caribs became the Garifuna people, a proud, resilient community whose culture is still alive today across Central America, the United States, and right here in St. Vincent. Their strength, identity, and spirit continue to inspire us. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.